we kind of got ready by going over to Oklahoma Baptist and playing a true road game as well, and it was great to get over there and get a win. That kind of hopefully will help us out a little bit. We went down to Lubbock and played on the road a little bit, so I think we're used to that. But now it's LSC, it's conference season, so it's a whole new season. And Fort Smith, last time we went over there, we got beat, so we'll scout them up and we'll get ready to go for Thursday at Arkansas Fort Smith, and then Saturday Oklahoma Christian.
Let's go back to Saturday with Oklahoma Baptist. You guys had a tight
Sure.
first half, but then in the second half, you guys come out and really just seemed locked in.
Yeah, we gave up 19 points to their point guard, and he's a really good player. So we had a little bit better effort on him in the second half. The first half, we missed some free throws, we missed some layups, but the nice thing though, we went after it, and we had a lot of offensive rebounds. We just couldn't put that ball back in the bucket. Second half, we really got some open looks, kind of broke them down a little bit more, and then I don't want to say we cruised to the win, but we were kind of up by 10, 12, back down to 7, 8, and then back up, and we had it at 15 or 18 at the final there. But they're a good team, and it was a really good win for us because I know that was a game that they really wanted, but it was a game that we really wanted as well.
In that game, Brock Michette shoots really
Yeah.
well from outside, led you guys in scoring. Got to play really well too. What did you see from him?
What I saw from Brock was he did what he can do. I mean, when he's open, he's got the green light. He knows that. He got to the basket early, finished, and his defense was good. He didn't. Sometimes he'll sleep a little bit on defense, but I thought his defense was very good. And then he didn't try to do too much, but yet he was aggressive on offense, if that makes sense. We've got some pretty good players with Larry Wise, and I can go right down the list. Zach Toussaint, Ryland Holt, Ahmed Mohammed. I mean, we've got some pretty good players, and then we got some freshmen that are really stepping up as well. So if you do your job, you don't try to do too much, but yet take advantage of your opportunities, we're a pretty good team.
Let's talk about the shootout.
All right, the shootout.
I mean, we saw Zach come on and do what he always does. Overall, how do you think the success of year one was?
I thought it was a lot of fun, and I got nothing but great feedback from fans, the participants. So there was some controversy with some brackets. Everybody was talking about that early, but it was a lot of fun. We're planning on doing it again. We have a yearly trophy, so hopefully Zach's a fifth-year senior. Hopefully he comes back, and we'll definitely invite him back for the shootout again next year. Whether he's around or he can make it, it's on him. But it was a great event. It's something that I didn't know how it was going to go at first. And as it kind of started developing, it went really, really well. And again, it was a good fundraiser for us. We made a little bit of money, but we had a lot of fun, and it was something that we'll definitely do again.
How important was it to you that one of your kids beat Coach Chav?
I don't know if I got to look back at the film. Did he throw it, or did she just beat him? Now, she had 18. That's a pretty good number. I think the average was maybe 10 or 12. And so, if you take Toussaint out, then it might have went down to 8 or 9, because Coach Gove had 3, I think, and there was a couple others in the single digits there. But, Ella can shoot it a little bit. And David, I think, was a little bit winded after that first round. I don't know if he got too excited and maybe he needs to get in the gym and condition a little bit more. But now David, Coach Javlik's a really good sport, and was a great player and a great coach for us right now. So it was a lot of fun for Ella to do that. The thing with Ella is as soon as she won that one, she wanted to win the next one. And when she got beat, she was a little disappointed. But it was a great finals with Lexi Hightower and Zach Toussaint, and Zach really shot the ball well in the shootout, and then he can really shoot it in the games too. So it was a fun event.
Was the final surprising to you? Zach and Lexi?
The way the bracket kind of went, I thought it was going to be David, but once he got beat, then it was anybody's. And Lexi I think she averaged almost 20 a round, so very good shooter, and did not surprise me at all that she was in there. But if you have one bad round, you're going to get beat. And it's Mackenzie Morgan, I think, averaged about 22 makes, but I think he ran into Zach in the second or third round, and it was 25-24. So sometimes it's just about matchups and who you get seated against. But it was a great final to see those in there. And it was, again, thank you to all those that donated. It was a great event for us, and it's going to help us out with some meals over Thanksgiving, or not Thanksgiving, but Christmas meals and some other things that are needed for the program.
One more question.
Sure.
For the team. So heading into conference action, what's kind of your overall assessment of what that's going to be like for the conference this year?
You know, just looking at the conference challenges, the RMAC, I think, has us down right now. And so we might not get, 4 teams or 5 teams that we normally get in the regional. So every game is going to be big in the conference. If you have a few slip up a little bit, you might have to win the conference tournament to get in. So it's really, really important to play well all season long. And if you start out with a loss here or there, it's not the end of the world because we play 22 conference games. We have played some RMAC teams with Metro beating us at home, Western. We have Mesa later out in Las Vegas. So those are huge games as well for us because Mesa's a regional team as well. And, everybody's a regional team right now, but looking down the road, what they've done in the past and who they have back and the coaching staff, everything like that, Mesa's really, really good. And so it'll be a big game out in Las Vegas for us here in 3 weeks.
What do you think? What's the biggest challenges for you guys against Fort Smith? That's what
It's going on the road, shooting in someone else's gym. Sometimes you don't always get a great practice time. We had a 7:30 practice time on Friday over at OBU, which was a little bit late, but sometimes you use that as motivation as well. But it's also, and I'm not sure if Addison's going to be playing or not, but he was a former player for us. Addison Wallace started for us last year. He might have got hurt. He wasn't in the box score, but it'd be unfortunate if he wasn't playing, but if he's not playing, that'll help us because he's a very good player. But, we'll scout them out. We'll try to figure everything out this week and get ready for them. And again, you've got to shoot well. You've got to be locked in defensively. You can always play great defense on the road. Sometimes the shots don't go in, which is fine, but you always got to play defense.